Okay, I have a new Animal Jam creepypasta called Speechless. I had just logged onto Animal Jam, expecting to chat with my friends. Finishing my daily routine of doing the daily spin and checking my jamograms, I teleported into my den. My friends hadn't arrived yet, but I knew that they were supposed to soon. After waiting a few moments, my friends, a white and light blue lion and a black and gray wolf, appeared in my den. For a few moments they just sat there, not even saying anything. Their animals went toward the bottom of my screen and began hopping, as if trying to tell me something without using words. Before long, I got what they were hinting at. The area where I typed to chat was missing. I clicked where it should have been, but but Animal Jam didn't respond. All that was there was a strange blankness. Suddenly, I had an idea. I refreshed the page, deciding that there must have been some sort of weird glitch. But no. As the screen loaded in my animal, a dark blue wolf wearing a pirate sword and an eye patch appeared in Jamal Township. I noticed that the chat bar was still missing. Perhaps Animal Jam was just modifying the chat bars or something, I thought reasonably. I decided to return to my den to find that my friends were still there. We just sat in my den, growing bored. I decided to change to my eagle. I clicked the switch your animal button, but what I saw was frightening. All of my animals' mouths were open and their tongues missing. A crimson liquid, which I knew to be blood, filled their jaws. As quickly as I could, I hit the exit button. When I exited, I was back in my den, but I noticed something that I didn't before. I leaned in closer to make sure I wasn't hallucinating. The tongue on my animal and my friend's animals were missing, and blood was soaking the lower part of their mouths. The blood was beginning to drip from their muzzle onto the wooden den's flooring. It took a moment for me to realize what was going on, and even then I wasn't completely sure, but I was certain that this is what had caused the speech bar to go missing. You can't speak without a tongue. As blood continued to gush out from their open mouths, I rapidly clicked on the logout button, but it didn't seem to work. I tried again and again, but nothing happened. I forced my wolf to leave its den, and I teleported to Jamal Township. To no surprise, the animals there were also tongueless, and crimson stained the cobble pathways. No text appeared on the screen, although I was sure that everyone was attempting to find a way to chat, and to find a way to log off from the horrid sight. I even scanned through my buddy list, and sure enough everyone's tongues were gone, and were replaced by blood, which endlessly flowed out of the wound, even for users who were offline. The thought, "What's going on?" repeated over and over in my mind. Nothing answered my question. No one could have, since no one could speak. For some reason, a panda hiding in the corner of the screen caught my eye. I instructed my bloody wolf to walk toward it. The panda looked quite familiar. Somehow, my brain confirmed it. The panda was Liza. Unlike the other jammers, Liza's mouth didn't flow out carmine fluid. She spoke, though not through chat, but I heard an actual voice. "It's better this way," she mumbled, barely audible. "How is this better?" I thought, dumbfounded. I was so confused, my mind flooded with questions that I was unable to ask due to the non-existent speech bar. My animal seemed to be attempting to speak, but instead it only spat out blood. Frighteningly, Liza appeared to be reading my mind. This is so much better, much easier than having to filter out everything inappropriate in the chat. I would have said that blood is inappropriate, but instead I was interrupted by more words from Liza. And now to start with the real world. Before I knew it, somehow Liza's paw broke through my computer screen. It clawed into my back and forced me closer, despite my struggle. Another paw broke through, holding a dagger, and I felt immense pain as the dagger sliced through my tongue, silencing me forever.